Good morning, guys. We are starting our self-drive tour in Etosha National Park in Namibia, which apparently has been a lifelong dream of Thomas's to visit.
Yes.
So we just picked up a map from the reception of the park. We paid 700 Namibian dollars for 2 days to the park entry. So we are going to take you along for a self-driving, a safari game drive. I'd like you to meet Officer Driver Captain Thomas.
Hello.
He is leading the safari. I think we should have like a counter, a tracker, and see how many animals from the book we're gonna see in person. So far we have a few. We've seen oryx, springbok. Oh, it's this common eland.
No, that's not an eland.
No?
This is not, no, that's a
this?
wildebeest.
Blue wildebeest? Okay, blue wildebeest we've seen. We saw zebra, kudu, oryx. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Thomas and I are really into animals and we love wildlife. So this is actually perfect because you can drive it yourself. We have a lot of snacks in the car. We'll probably stop to make lunch somewhere. And it's gonna be a fun time. So I hope you guys are excited. Any last tips you wanna share?
Yeah, so you can also do guided game drives here. However, we decided to drive on our own. It does not make much of a difference because the guided cars are also not allowed to leave the main roads. So we can drive on all the roads where the guided safari would take us.
Here's the map. So can you point on the map where we're starting?
We are starting here. We started at Namutoni. This is where you get where you pay the entrance fee to the park. And we're now here driving around Fisher's Pen, then keep proceeding towards Halali Camp.
So we have Namutoni gate that we entered because there's another gate, but from here to Halali, which is where we're camping tonight, the drive is about an hour and a half, but with all the lookouts and all the stops, we're probably gonna give or take like 4 or 5 hours for everything. Yep. So better to start early. Also, because it's hot here, the animals are more active in the mornings or in the evenings. I'm really excited. I hope we see lions. That would be super cool. We already saw giraffes, but I do love them, so it would be nice to see those. My 2 things would be lion, cheetah, okay, 3, or elephant. What about you? What are you most excited for?
Well, since I've seen all of them, I'm only missing the leopard, so I would love to see leopards.
Let's go, guys. Okay, so far the self-guided driving tour has been awesome. We weren't even planning to go around this bend, which is the Fisher's Pan. It's right by the park entrance, and we're like, let's just do it, why not? And so far it's been so rewarding because we've seen tons of giraffe, we saw a lot of zebra, and the coolest was just seeing the baby elephant crossing the road with its mom. That elephant was so tiny you could barely see it, so I can only imagine it's probably a few months or something old. That was a highlight, Thomas. A total highlight.
Yes, that was really one of the best elephant sightings I ever had.
Incredible. So now we're just hoping to hit up some of the watering holes along the way. We're going to pass through Namutoni now. The whole loop, I guess, took us probably about an hour with the stops. And then we're going to keep on trucking along. This one a zebralfie. The zebra selfie. Buddies. Your photo opportunity. Well, we are stopping for lunch, which is actually really nice. They have like toilets on the map, and every toilet is completely fenced in inside of a gate, and they have little picnic areas so you can bring your stuff and cook. There are no restaurants really in the park except for at the main gates, I believe. So definitely want to stock up on food, snacks, and water. We're gonna make some eggs. We have some bread, some cheese, some salami, some vegetables. So we have all the goods, and we even have some drink. It is very hot, so get lots of liquid. And then they do have toilets as well. So this is our break stop. Well, we just stopped for the lookout point at Etosha. There's literally no animals out here whatsoever. We did do the long drive, which was the Elands drive, and that actually was a very bumpy road. We didn't see much animal or wildlife sightings, but it was cool, so I think Thomas really enjoyed that. So if you want to, you know, get some cool exploring in your pickup truck, it's a nice road to take. Also, there were not really any other people. We did check out a few other water holes that are supposed to be active. The Kamaseb, Naniams. Naniams had green grass and zebras. The other ones along the way were pretty dry and we didn't really see much. So I do think the ones close to Namutoni and then the ones in Fisher's Pan, which I'm really glad we did. I highly recommend doing that detour before you go into the park. We're definitely more wildlifey. And now we're gonna hit up our camping spot in Halali. There's also a water hole there, so maybe we'll see some night active animals.
Let's hope.
You ready? Yeah, I know. We still need to see predators.
Predators.
That's next on the list. That was definitely a holy shit moment. We just spotted 3 cheetahs. It was a mama.
Crazy.
Yeah, a mama and two
kids.
Yeah, two young ones. Pretty cool. This is like 6:06, so this is definitely, like we said, when nighttime predators and animals are coming out. So definitely worth driving around the park later in the evening as well. Really cool. I have never seen a cheetah in the wild. Have you?
Yes.
Oh, fine. You suck. No, just kidding. Guys, we are on day 2 of our Etosha National Park tour. We started around 7 a.m. this morning, but I do have to say last night was so cool. At our campsite, we had a water hole right there that you could walk to. It was about 5 minutes from where we were sleeping, and we went at, what time did we go? Like 10:30. We stayed till 11:30, and it was so cool. You can see hyenas and fox, and then all these rhinos came to like drink the water, and it was just so cool. I'm sure people could spend all night there just watching all the animals that come. Yeah. It was really awesome. And now we're starting the day. We're heading from Halali towards Okwakweo, whatever, the other side. And there's, how long? It was 65 kilometers, I think, the whole route from Halali to that gate. And there's about 9 or 10 water holes, active ones, that we're gonna stop to see. So let's see. Okay, since we're so experienced now in Etosha, I had a few tips that I wanted to tell you guys. Number 1, you should definitely bring binoculars. Oh yeah, okay. Because we spotted a cheetah in the bushes in a tree far away. We have no binoculars. We've just been zooming in on our iPhone 16, which does work a little bit, but I would recommend getting binoculars. You can even rent them with the pickup truck, for example, that we have.
Wanted to do that, but of
we
course
forgot.
we forgot.
Second is the service in the park is not that good, so definitely download offline maps on your phone. And the third tip I have for you is you should definitely buy a map at the reception when you get into the park. I don't know how much it was, but it has some information. Yeah, it has some information about all the animals, and then it has a map, which was really helpful. So those are my 3 tips for you guys. Anything to add?
Don't bring too much meat because you can't take it out.
Yeah, they had some foot and mouth disease spread. So you can only bring cooked meat out of the park. No plastic bags, no drones, no firearms. You know, the basics. Well, we weren't sure if we were going to make a detour that was about 15 minutes, well, 30 minutes out of our way, called Olifants Bad. But if you didn't know what that means, it means elephant bath. And they were not kidding when they told you that there's literally 30 or 40 elephants bathing in this water hole. So definitely worth the trip. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit emotional. I brought some of my mom's like sparkles from the dress she was supposed to wear at my wedding, and I don't have her ashes because it's too complicated to travel with somebody's ashes, but I decided to bring pieces of her sparkly dress and leave it in different places on our honeymoon. So this is the last stop of our Etosha tour. Close to the Anderson Gate, this is Ombika. I think it's called Ombika Waterhole. There's a rhino here currently, some oryx, some springbok, but I guess also lion and elephant and giraffe and other animals come here. We're kind of in a time crunch to get to our next camping spot, so unfortunately we can't sit here to watch the sunset. But I guess, yeah, thanks for watching our Etosha vlog. Definitely worth, I would say 3 days is a good amount of time here. Because there's a lot of stuff to see, and when you get to a water hole, you want to sit and enjoy it and not rush to the next one because there's always new animals coming.
Yeah, you should do like 2 nights here.
And Halali, I think, is the best campsite area because then you have that water hole to like go look at.
The water hole is
so cool.
Such an amazing
Very
spot.
active, yeah. So I would say, yeah, 2 nights, 3 days, or 3 nights, 4 days is a good layout. Definitely can drive yourself. I don't think it's necessary to do a safari. Like, there's no benefit. I mean, up to you, but we're kind of like, we like to go on our own pace and stop when we want. And yeah, there's also no food in the park whatsoever. There's 1 or 2 tiny little stores that are overpriced.
And some restaurant. I mean, there's
It's like a tourist trap.
campsites, restaurants, they have like free dishes, spaghetti.
It's all the same, chicken. So we just stopped and we took out our gas grill and we just made some eggs or made ourselves dinner. So definitely pack your own stuff. And there is gas if you need to get gas in the park. The roads are pretty, I don't know, decent. They're gravel most of the time. Some of them were pretty shitty. Others were fine. But yeah, other than that, I think we gave you all of our tips and tricks. We told you everything that you need to know. So we hope that you will definitely make this something to add to your bucket list because seeing some of the animals was so crazy. And we also learned that Etosha is... Well, Etosha means, because I was listening to a guide when I was sitting in the car and we had the car off, it means emptiness, which is very interesting because when you see the Etosha pan, it's literally just like nothingness and then the animals. And yeah, beautiful experience. So highly recommend. We hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions or you need any other tips, follow along. I think this toilet paper. Follow along and subscribe to our channel.
Any last words?
The giraffe was my favorite. I loved watching them. What's your favorite?
I love the zebras and watching the elephants.
Oh, that was awesome. Yes. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching. Until next time, adios. Okay, guys, so funny story. We were trying to give you tips and tricks about going to Etosha National Park. Thomas has the most important tip.
Whenever somebody asks for your passport, make sure that they also give it back.
Yes, because when you enter and exit the park, you have to give the security guard at the gate your passport. And we were in such a fiasco because the other tip we have for you is they give you a piece of paper when you enter the park that says you paid, and you need that piece of paper to leave the park. You can't leave without it. And of course, our car was a disaster. We didn't know where the paper was, and it was like the gate was closing, so the lady had a lot of people driving through, and we were just like, finally found the paper. We showed her the paper, and then we drove away and we forgot our passport, so we had to drive all the way back. But we have the passport. So lesson learned, y'all, and that's the last tip for this vlog. See you next time.